Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and welcome back to Let's Play Azure Dreams. We are well on our way at this point. We've got pretty much all the tools we need to, just power our way through to the end of the game. The question is, do we want to do it at this point? Because as you can see, I don't know, it seems to me like it might be a little bit anticlimactic to just, like, beat the game, beat floor 40 of the tower and then have to go through all the motions of finishing up all the girlfriend subplots and getting all the buildings and all that stuff. So I've been trying to think of sort of other things I can do to sort of, I don't know, draw this out unnecessarily, I guess you could say, although I shouldn't say that. And what I've been thinking is, now that, so we've got this roche fruit in our inventory, not in our inventory, but in the vault. We've got access to this roche fruit, which got me to thinking it might actually be fun to try going through the game with try to build up a new familiar as an alternative to either the clown or the mule, and just like trying out a new familiar, exploring new things, which is all about all the kind of fun stuff that I like to do in these old games. So yeah, what was I going to do here? I was going to check some of the eggs just to see if there's anything I can fuse. Okay, so yeah, we got plenty of fusion fodder. I was actually considering hatching that griffin as well. I'll hold on that for the time being. And so then, yeah, the question is, then if we're going to be using the roche fruit, the question is, who are we going to use it on? I honestly can't remember if I did a roundabout town on the last play session, so I'm just gonna not do that and just go straight to the tower. But anyways, we're gonna want a gold sword, we're gonna want a diamond shield. So yeah, the idea is on this run, we're gonna go as deep into the tower as we can, and just pick ourselves up a big stompy monster that's gonna carry us through the game, basically. And yeah, for that reason, we're going to want our roche fruit as well. Is that a full inventory? Oh, okay, we've got our pita fruit. We aren't going to be able to hold on to that. We will be wanting, not meef, but, so yeah, we'll put meef away and get clown out. So we'll have like our end game kind of death squad, but we won't actually be using them to end the game. We'll be using them just to and actually, honestly, we aren't like really quite, like, we'd have to get pretty lucky to beat the game at this point. We kind of need a few more levels on Nyoko in particular. Or you know what, like I said, we need to get this stuff around town done. So actually, I'm just going to do a quick check-in with everyone just to see if there's anything else that can be progressed. Nico's still, I don't know what Nico wants. Yeah, I recognize this. I'm pretty sure I did this on camera. Whatever. So, okay, she's still figuring things out, I guess. Selfie. Oh yeah, there was this. I think we might be done with her now. Although I think we actually... Okay, no, we're not. I think maybe one or two more tower visits. I'm getting a big sense of deja vu here. I get the feeling that I actually did do all of this already. So, I don't know, the theater will be the big one, because yeah, if we see the little scene at the theater, which we do not, then that means that we haven't done the town roundabout yet, but we didn't, so we didn't see the scene, therefore we did do the town roundabout, so we can just go right into the tower without any further ado. Okay, and so, yeah, as I said, we're just going to, like, go in. Question is, I probably should have taken a look in the monster encyclopedia before anything, just to, basically just go monster shopping, essentially. Just get a sense of what's out there and what... Although with that said, we actually are probably going to want to be capturing a monster that we haven't seen before, because yeah, we haven't really gotten to like the really big, huge, super powerful monsters that you see up on like floor 35 and above, so yeah, those guys wouldn't even be in the book anyways. So, I don't even know why I'm bothering going this way, although I'll kill this guy just for fun and a very slight profit, I suppose. Just a sec, my volume's a bit messed up. Oh my goodness! Shit! Just a second, sorry. I apologize profusely for that. And actually, my volume's still messed up. I was eating popcorn right before I started recording here. I was eating some popcorn, and I don't know if you guys get this, but yeah, one of the little... Oh wow, jackpot! That spell ball, even ice rock. That's a really good find. This early in the tower. Anyways, yeah, and a little like popcorn. I forget what popcorn seed. No, the little bit in the center of the popcorn. Just, I don't know, got caught. Not even caught in my throat. Just went down the wrong way. And yeah, I guess choked on it nearly, I suppose. Oh no, it's still kind of irritating me now. Anyways, hopefully that won't be too much of a problem going forward. In fact, I think I need another drink. Oh man. Oh, by the way, drinks. They got the Angry Orchard back in stock at the local. Oh, he's coming from the left this time. This is the first time we've seen this. I feel lonelier, and we will duel. No, I'm only level 2. I think this might actually be a bit tricky. No, with my plus 10 shit, no, it won't. Not in the slightest. So I forgot. Oh yeah, Angry Orchard back in stock at the liquor store. So yeah, I've got that. I got a case of that, which is always delicious. Kind of shaping up to be like one of my new favorite drinks, I think. No, yes, I do want to go up. There. And so I guess the question is, then I guess the other question is, first, which familiar do we get for ourselves? And then, which one do we get rid of? I almost feel... Oh, exit right here. Perfect. We'll just get ourselves a little bit of a height advantage, and, oh man. Oh well. Oh yeah. Yeah, pro tip, don't run away from the enemies with the projectile magic. At least don't run away from them in a straight line, at least. There's also, not just in town, actually, but there's also a ton of stuff we haven't seen, in the tower yet either. We still haven't encountered like a giant single room floor yet. We still haven't encountered any monster traps, which is always a really fun occurrence when it happens, especially if you have the acid rain ball in your inventory. Then you just get a bunch of free kills there. Yeah, monster trap is where you just step on a trap and then the whole room fills with monsters, and then you probably either die or leave the tower right then, unless you have the acid rain ball or something. Or I guess a holy bell would do it too. What's a malicious bell? I actually forget about that. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever actually used that thing. I might actually want to. Just to, get a little bit of extra experience out of these lower floors, since we're gonna be diving pretty quick. We might actually end up being under-equipped by the time we get to the higher floors, which would be a problem, considering we're kind of looking to break some progress records here. Might not have the inventory full of awesome stuff. Oh, confused? Opportunity. Okay, not that it really mattered. We could have killed him anyways. Poison ball, kind of useless in terms of survivability. Yeah, but we really need to keep an eye out, though, for, yeah, basically those progress items. So yeah, I don't even think I'm going to be putting any... I'm not going to be saving the big money items in my inventory this time around. This time it's all about anything that can just help me survive. Anything that deals with monsters or deals with whatever other sticky situations we might find ourselves in. And pretty much as far as those kinds of items go, so far all we've got is the the Ice Rock Ball, which is a pretty good one. That'll get you out of pretty much any monster encounter. Unlike some of the, say, like the damaging spell balls, like your... Oh, there's the exit. Like your Pillar Ball and your Flame Ball and that kind of stuff, which tends to... Unless you're dealing with wind monsters, that stuff tends to kind of fizzle out in the late game. It usually takes multiple charges to kill monsters. Oh, Water Crystal. That's the other thing, is we're gonna need a Wind Crystal at some point in order to actually leave the tower. That would be just dreadful if we were to, yeah, like Roche Fruit, our new familiar, and then die before escaping with his egg. That would be a waste of... That'd be a big... I guess we could always just farm up another Roche Fruit, but honestly, I don't know how lucky was I to get that? I've never seen one before, but then I've never been able to feed a Barong this many times in one playthrough before. Basically, let's just not die before finding a Wind Crystal. That would just solve that whole problem right there. Oh yeah, and then I was talking earlier, the question is, do we get rid of... Yeah, Nyoko or Win is the question. I'm almost kind of tempted to get rid of Win, just because that would be probably the first time in like a really, really long time that I'd have ever beaten the game without abusing the clown. Because yeah, in fact, yeah, pretty much I think every single playthrough I've beaten the game using a clown as my main familiar since like the very first time I beat the game. In fact, even my first time through the game, I'm pretty sure it was a clown that got me through. So actually, I don't know that I've ever actually beaten this game without using a clown as my main familiar. That's actually that kind of seals the deal for me, I think. I know there's a room right over there. We kind of need items. We'll just go check it out quickly. But yeah, that kind of settles it for me, actually. And I want to see if how tricky this is going to be. Because yeah, the clown's abilities are like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this at length before, but is like super abusive. You got like basically a long range, excuse me, a long range attack, like a really long range attack that can kill pretty much any kills pretty much any water monster in like one hit, all the way up to the top floor. Even fire monsters go down. It usually takes quite a few hits to kill fire monsters, actually, with the elemental weakness. But even then, you can usually get them before they get to you, since you'll get like 5 or 6 shots on them before they get in attack range. And then yeah, wind monsters is just like you can kill anything and not even have to worry about it, as long as you have some way to recharge your monster's your monster's MP. There's just nothing can touch you. Or that, and it takes a little bit of leveling to get it up to that point. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like an end game clown situation. Like if we go up there right now, like without leveling our clown at all, it'll probably take more than 5 or 6 shots of lightning to kill the fire monsters on the upper floors. And by the time, in fact, they might even reach us and kill us by the time we manage to kill them with lightning. So, yeah, I think that the strategy will be to... let's just scroll. Okay, here's where okay, so normally I'd keep... Okay, we don't have to get rid of the hammer just yet, I guess. Steel sword is definitely useless. The hammer is a good... The troll hammer is a good example of a item that I would normally keep, because it's worth like 1,000 Gs, but on this run, we're going to be tossing that out pretty quick, because it's utterly useless in terms of pretty much anything, unless you're using a troll familiar. Or actually, that's not true. There's one neat thing you can do with it, which is, we've kind of out-leveled the point where this is useful, but on the floors where you encounter trolls, you can actually throw troll weapons at them to switch out their equipped weapon. So if you're, if you're facing a troll with a troll sword, you can throw a hammer at him, and then he'll equip that, even though his troll sword is better. And then you can basically just weaken the trolls into like having a lower tier weapon just by throwing those weapons at them, which I thought was kind of cute. Trolls are actually kind of an interesting familiar. I tried using one as not really my primary familiar, but as like an early game familiar on one playthrough, I remember, and kind of ended up not being that great, but I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I wish that there were more, like, kind of interesting monsters like that in the game. Like, you've got the troll, he can equip, like, a bunch of different weapons. Manova does some weird thing with items that I still haven't looked up exactly what that is. The, what's-his-face? Meef, who can, like, eat items and spit them out. But there's... other than that... oh, okay. I think we were going up anyways, but... or actually, we can... yeah, medicinal herb does not heal that much at this point, so we're going to use that to... yeah, we've determined that we're not going to be using Win for our final winning run, ironically enough. So, yeah, we're going to be powering up Nyoko instead, since he'll be... in fact, if we could get, like, a big, like, stompy, like, melee attacker, then yeah, Nyoko will make a good sort of backline familiar to kind of heal our frontline fighter, and they can be like a little tag team combo. Not really tag team, because Nyoko will never be jumping in front or anything. Oh, I forgot to put you back. It doesn't really matter. Even more damage now. But yeah, we want to save his MP. Actually, does it even really matter? Actually, now that I think about it, it's... ah, shit. It's so easy to recover Nyoko's MP. That's kind of funny. He just fell over. You think that might, with him being blind and all, you think that might just happen anyways, what with him being blind, but... no, he just tripped on a rock. Okay. And yeah, this... oh, now I'm choking on my drink. Jesus! Yeah. What's with me today? I don't have, like, a cold or anything. I'm just, like... just everything that I put in my mouth, I just choke on it. It's like, be it beverage, liquid, whatever. Those are the same thing. Beverage, solid, whatever it is. Next I'll be choking on, I don't know, gas of some kind. Choking on air. Ooh, that's a wind crystal. Perfect. Definitely essential for our survival. At least I hope it's a wind crystal, or it's... okay, good. Water crystal is actually worth keeping. Decurse, useless as always, because we won't be using any equipment, so... easy throwaway there. Although I wonder if it does anything when you throw it at a monster. Red sand, wonderful. This is actually the highest I've gotten my equipment in a fairly long time. Normally, like I keep on saying, normally I've beaten the game by the time I get my equipment up to, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something. But, ooh, exit loop, perfect. Exactly what you want for, like, a big fast progress run. And yeah, this is how fat, like, yeah, we've been having runs previously where we go through the tower and, like, yeah, we have, like, big, long, like, 2-hour tower runs, and it's, like, totally ridiculous. This is how fast you can get through the tower. If you're just... you ignore all the items, just go power through as fast as you can. Fireball. Okay, and yeah, these steel swords are still useless, so we can grab that fireball. Which, even though it won't be that great on the upper floors, it's not so much that it's not great, it's still really good, it's just, kind of a more limited... Since it'll take multiple charges to kill the monsters, you kind of get fewer. You get to escape from fewer encounters using it. It's like you like use it to kill 2 monsters. That takes like 6 or 7 uses, and actually, yeah, we're kind of at the point I think where we really can't take on these monsters on our lonesome anymore. So, thank you for taking that. 9 damage, really? A fire spell against my water familiar, and he takes 9 damage. Against my level, what is he, like level 22 or something familiar? What level is he? Oh, not even remotely close to 22, what was I thinking? Level 16, that actually puts him, like, only a few levels above this floor, so actually maybe I should have had him out this entire time trying to level him up. Since, yeah, he will end up being one of our primary familiars, unless we get a second Roche Fruit. That would be pretty cool. Then we could just do, like, pick any 2 monsters in the game and just beat the game with them, and that would be... or fuse them. Ooh, that would be cool. We could get that Dream Team fusion of what did we say it was? The block and the Arachne. I'm pretty sure it is. Gives you your double defense, double attack. Question is, which one do you have as your primary dude? That would be... Or, I guess... Based on type alone, I would think it would be... Or actually, I think it would be the block, actually, because he's a wind type, which is, yeah, generally, reasonably... Or no, not very useful. No, yeah, I think it's mostly fire and water types on the top floors, not a lot of wind types. So it's actually, I think water is the least useful type on the top floors. Or maybe it's wind. I'm racking my brain now trying to think of what monsters there are on the topmost floors. There's definitely a lot of fire monsters. And yeah, I think it's ice monsters or water monsters as well. So actually... So yeah, with that being said, I guess, actually, yeah, we wouldn't even want a fire monster, now that I think of it, because, yeah, there's no, wind monsters, I don't think, on the top floors. Or maybe the golem's a wind, or a wind. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out in short order, because, yeah, we're making fairly rapid progress, although I'm actually kind of gonna have to Holy Bell... Or it's certainly better than the steel sword, so... Actually, we'll scope out... We'll just walk around a little bit to restore some of that HP. Ooh, an egg. So, yeah, long term, even though it doesn't really help our survival or anything, we still want to be grabbing the eggs, just in case... another one of these. Just in case we come across like a... Shit. Come across like a really good monster or something. Okay. Very fortunate that that ended when it did. That could have gone very badly very quickly. Actually, I think Nyoko might be in some trouble. Oh no, he's fine. He can take it. That's what he's here for, is to take it. I'm actually tempted to take this Paralyzed Wand, even though it's not very useful. Oh, and actually, and no, we'll leave it down there. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Paralyzed Wand is worth a little bit of money. But, yeah, we don't care about money at this point. So, yeah, screw it. In fact, yeah, screw everything. We're just going to go for the exit right now. Just like we had planned originally. Ah, man. Okay, I thought he was going to get the first hit there. Yeah, I thought I would walk to... That's always a big problem for me in these games, is I just get impatient and I don't... You know, ideally you should be, you know, rotating the camera to get the best angle, to get the most vision of wherever you're walking to, all the time. You do not want to be, walking into those enemies before you see them and letting them get the first hit, especially on the upper floors. So we want to, you know, start getting into those good habits right now. Which I probably should have tried to fight those guys just for the experience. Or in fact, we'll do that now. I'll fight this guy. Make some money. What? No, make some experience. I'm almost tempted to kind of farm up Nyoko a bit here, just because this is the last... I think this is the last kind of set of floors where we see a bunch of fire monsters for a while. But, oh, damn. Okay, well, at least they're all asleep for now. And I guess, yeah, if they wake up, we can just kill them anyways, because they die in 2 hits, so, Okay, but yeah, if we can get just one of them... Ah, shit. Actually, let's walk towards the one that's awake, and hopefully we can kill him before the other one wakes up. Actually, yeah, even if he does wake up, we can still just take him on. Just pick him off one by one. You know, I never thought of it. I suppose it's probably like a balancing mechanic. Probably the reason why, like, all the monsters are always asleep, or are often asleep on, like, the very first turn on the floor. Just because, yeah, in case you get unlucky and suddenly just, like, start out on a room full of monsters when you go up to the next floor, then, yeah, most of them will be asleep, so you don't die immediately. Because, yeah, if they weren't asleep right off the bat, that would be a thing that could happen, where you just go to the next floor, and then you're just surrounded by monsters, and you just die, no matter what you can do. Or, yeah, no matter what you try. Actually, how's Nyoko He's full health, so yeah, we can use that medicinal herb. And yeah, then we can get the flame ball. And then yeah, we've got actually a decent inventory full of reasonably okay survival items. Gulf Wind, useless. We could improve it, but yeah, this is kind of the point where we might as well just dive. And actually, yeah, with that being the case, that being said, there is not really much, yeah, not much point in leveling Nyoko. We might as well get the most use out of Wind, actually, while we've got him. Because yeah, once we start, oh yeah, that doesn't do anything. Does not rust. You fail at rusting. Rust trap. But yeah, once we stop seeing these easily killable fire monsters, then yeah, definitely bring out Wind to get those quick and easy kills to... Oh, that's neat. It's kind of like just jutting out of the ground there.